I'm Mark Steele, real estate broker since 2011, and my goal is to give you all of the real estate information that you need and make it as simple as possible. You're listening to the Simple Real Estate Podcast. In real estate contracts, one word can make a big difference: conditions. But many buyers and sellers hear the word without fully understanding what it means. So, let's break it down in simple terms. We're not going to make an extensive list of conditions here on this podcast because conditions will vary based on your specific transaction, but we'll talk about a couple of the most common ones and how they're implemented. A condition is essentially a requirement that must be satisfied before a real estate deal becomes fully firm and binding. Conditions are designed to protect the buyer or sometimes the seller during the transaction. One of the most common conditions is the financing condition. This allows the buyer time to confirm that their lender will approve the mortgage for that property. Another common condition is the home inspection condition. This gives the buyer the opportunity to have a professional inspector evaluate the home for any potential issues. There could also be conditions related to reviewing condominium documents or a status certificate, selling another property, or other specific circumstances that will vary based on your home and your needs. If a condition cannot be satisfied within the agreed time frame, perhaps if the inspection comes back and there are too many issues that the buyer is comfortable repairing, or maybe the financing came back inconclusive, maybe there wasn't enough funds to actually complete the financing and purchase this home. If that's the case, the buyer may have the option to withdraw from the agreement without penalty. Conditions help ensure that the buyers fully understand what they're purchasing before committing to the transaction. These are very important things to consider, and as I mentioned, conditions will vary from transaction to transaction, and they're going to be very specific to you and what you need for your property. So if you have any questions about conditions, about submitting offers for properties here in the Greater Toronto area, please feel free to let me know. Send me an email to mark@soldourhome.com. Again, that's mark@soldourhome.com. Conditions are an important part of protecting buyers and creating transparency in the process. And it's my job to make sure that you are fully protected whether you're buying or selling a home. I'm Mark Steele, your real estate broker, and this is the Simple Real Estate Podcast. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.